Now I am going to discuss about how can you manage your time in detail. So this is the process of time management. So it starts with making activity logs, goal setting, planning, prioritizing, and then scheduling. So let us now see making activity logs. So the first step is to make activity logs. The first point says that make a realistic estimate of the time spent during the day on job orders. So figuring out how much time you spend during the day on job is very important. Next is pinpoint the critical areas, time spent on low value jobs. So how you spend your time to complete other tasks or to deal with other activities. Then finding the high yielding time of your you need to keep in mind these factors to make or prepare a activity log. Next is goal setting. So you need a goal, you need a particular goal, then only you would be able to choose your path, then only you will be able to understand where you should go, in which direction you should move. So that is why goal setting is very important. The first point is setting lifetime goals help you to chart your life course and your career path. So short term goals and long term goals, there are short term goals as well as long term goals. So short term goals are the goals which we plan to achieve in a shorter duration, and long time goals are the ones which we plan to achieve in a longer duration. That is for example, where do you want to see yourself in 10 years, what is your goal, what do you want to do within 10 years or within 5 years. And short term goal may be I want to cut my hair this Sunday, so that is also a goal. I want to go for this movie, I want to go to this restaurant, I want to buy this book, so that is also a goal. So that is a short term goal, and a long term goal takes a longer period to fulfill your that desire or to achieve your goal. Then next is break up your lifetime goal in smaller goals. So if you have a bigger goal which you want to achieve, suppose in 10 years, then definitely you need to start to you need to start working for it today itself. So you can break up your goal in lifetime goal in smaller goals, so that every day you can be a one step closer to your lifetime goal, so that you can see yourself fulfilling your big dream. Make a daily to-do list. So you can just make a to-do list of the things that you do every day, or what you are supposed to do, or what you want to do. Then revise and update your list on daily basis and judge your performance. So you can just keep on updating your to-do list. The next is planning. So planning is another important part of time management. Keep on planning, draw an action plan, and whatever you want to do, plan it systematically, plan it properly, a list of things that need to be done to achieve your goals. So how are you supposed to achieve your goal? So you need to list all the things. How are you going to do that particular task? How are you going to achieve your goal? How are you going to work, and how are you going to handle all the other activities? So you need to list everything, and you need to have a proper plan. The next is prioritizing. So you need to consider the value of the task before you do it. Before you do any task, you need to understand the value, you need to consider the value, what is important and what is of less importance. So is it worth spending your time, and is it worth spending the other resources? So just check and prioritize on the basis of that. As you can see on the screen, the most important job should be completed first, which should be followed by the other jobs. So this is how you can prioritize, and in this manner you can definitely manage time. So scheduling is the process of arranging, controlling and optimizing work and workloads in a production process or manufacturing process or any other task or any other activity. So these are some of the points that is going to help you in scheduling. So the first one is make a realistic estimate of how much you can do. So you need a realistic estimate. You should not be in an illusionary world. So you need to be real, and your estimate should be also based on that. Then planning to make the best use of the available time. Whatever time you have, you need to plan to make the best use of that particular time. Then preserve some contingency time to deal with unexpected jobs. So you need to also have some other some extra time, so that if you face some kind of emergency, or you need some more time, or you need to deal with some unexpected job, unexpected work, so that you can complete it using that particular time, in that particular time. Then next is minimize stress by avoiding overcommitment by yourself and others. So when you overcommit, you might face a lot of problems. So overcommitment is something that is a big no. So this is how you can schedule. Next is achieve your goals. So the last part of achieving, the last part of these whole task is to achieve the desired goal. So you can be your own judge, and you can be your own motivator to achieve your goals. So that's all. So make time your tool for success. With this note, I end this video. Thank you so much.